What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the visiting team and our home team. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike. And it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. It's a touchdown. Bates, good with the extra points. And the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
3rd Third and long, and here's Daniels. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
Okay, quick. Let's go now.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Ready? 6, 7.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70. Back to 60. Ready?
They'll go again with Benson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Come on.
They go play action now with Milrow. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
And a first down.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
With that play at the 44-yard line, it's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, it's Benson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Set to go now on first and 10. Now they'll throw it with Milrow. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and inches.
At the 2-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
They'll run with Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Bates' kick is good. And the visitors tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Come on. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Daniels escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Hold the ready.
To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again, Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, You're already this close when you're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. It is a touchdown. Bates, good with the extra point. And the visitors are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Going to return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Drive will start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Ready, break! Ready, go!
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Daniels to throw on second down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Milrow. Will work this out wide to Benson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That's Harrison in motion.
Ready, ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Trap 60, trap 60, go!
On second down, it's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
60. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Let's go now.
He'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score.
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on 4th down, and then there's being really aggressive on 4th down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for growth, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Milrow. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Back at the 29-yard
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Milroe. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, set. Good.
Now Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. Pass right side, that's Ryman. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Again, it's Milroe. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Play it.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
33-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11 yards on the connection there. And that will be a 1st down. That'll give on the ground. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in, and he will score! Game on! And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2.
Cowboy 80.
Watch him right here. Go.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On the jump. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1 yard
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Liking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors.
Back to the ground. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, Milrow. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr.
A run with Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Dragon 60. Mustang 19, Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. God, Campbell. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
18 Pioneer.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harrison right side. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
It's 4th down.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cowboy 80.
To throw is Daniels. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Has some room inside the 30. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now he'll work his way out right. That one hard.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Visitors 30, our home team 28.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. They'll look underneath here to Benson. Now a second timeout called by the defense as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 2nd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 24-yard line.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for our visitors. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Damn. Damn.